Unfortunately, due to the way the ladder works, it will probably repeatedly match me with parting, despite us having a 1300 MMR gap, because it's like, you guys are only 14,000 kilometers away from each other. You both got pretty good ping to Singapore. Do you guys want to play? It's like, we have a 1300 MMR difference ladder. And it'll be like, yeah, but you've both been searching for 4 seconds and haven't found an opponent. I think you should play. It's a very even match. And you're like, ladder, are you fucking stupid? Let's see. Please, let's see if ladder defies my fucking expectations of its terrible algorithm. Woohoo! Okay, let's get back to that Tech Joss build request of Mass Archon. The specific wording was 30 Archons, but since sitting on my ass doing nothing while I try to make 30 Archons is literally the dumbest thing in the world, Tech just said, no, I want you to try to win while you try to get to 30 Archons. And I was like, these are mutually exclusive concepts, mate. And he was like, okay, just lots of Archons. And I was like, yes. It's like, was it 60 Queen, 70 Drone, 60 Queen, or whatever it was, that fucking build where I'm like, guys, you realize this makes no sense, right? Oh, that Wolof should be on the low ground. Whoops. Ah, well. It doesn't really matter as long as we wall off on the low ground with our other buildings. It's just that my Robo and Twilight are now going to be seen, and they're going to be super exposed. On the plus side, sometimes people just see the weird wall off and they freak the hell out. So, kind of hoping my opponent's going to panic a little bit and go, oh, and then he sees my buildings and starts thinking about Glaive Adepts rather than DT drops. We will see. Hello, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, are you doing it? It's an early pull for sure. Yeah, it's an early pull drone pull. Potentially a drone pull. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure it will be. Okay. Hello. I'm gonna go straight for an Adept after that. If he drills workers, which I'm kind of expecting right now, we will very quickly pull some other dudes down. We're gonna make a second gateway straight away. Cool. So now we want to get that expand up, of course. We're going to start going for those Archons pretty quickly, but I guess the expand first is probably more important. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get a Nexus, and then we will... We've got a Chrono Boost, of course. Let your will be heard. Najakar Mina. Glory to the dead. Let none are under attack. When justice be done. For Artanis. So we got a sentry on the way. We've got one base fully saturated. We are the blades of iron. We know that he's going to try to get in here, so we've got to wall off with that robo and the extra gateways. Okay, so that's going to go there. Can we please get some more money? I'm feeling very naked right now. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we want to go Mass Archon. Obviously the gases are going to be important on this natural. But if we went for them now, it would probably still be way too early. And so anyways, we're going to go another pylon here and a shield battery. Because we don't know what the fuck's going on. And this Adept is going to go out and just try to get some scouting info, eh? And hopefully we can see some shit. Let's try to get Templar Archives, I think. Okay, that's done. So this is literally just the fucking kitchen sink is being thrown at us, guys. And I am just gonna, yeah.
I'm here in the shadows. I'm here in the shadows. I return to I'm here. I'm here. I'm here in the shadows.
We have a lot of units now, so we're doing pretty good here.
I'm here in the shadows.
Lots of sentries. He's on like maybe 15 workers, I think. So we're not going to get to go to Archons because my opponent's just trying to kill us. So there's a few Lings coming in, eh? I think I want to get a few more Adepts out, and we are going to take those gases. Unfortunately, Archons are the worst unit against this because they're just too short range, so I'll give that one another go, since this game's going to end in about a minute, I think. Alright, one more warp in, a few more Adepts just for killing anti-Zergling. There might be...
Glory to the Daemon.
How are those Ravagers doing, mate? They're dead, are they? Ah, how'd that happen? How'd that happen? Shit, man. Ravagers and Queens are bullshit units, guys. This is... Zerg's unfair. I mean, he's still on like 15 workers, so I don't think we can lose. Rich Gas Guys is obviously helping out his economy. He's out of Transfuse now, which is good. Ugh. It's just... Can you die, mate? I'm just wondering. Just wondering for a friend. Could you die? Is it on the cards? Is it possible? Can you maybe just a little? No? Nope. He's like, nah. We don't do that here, mate. We're just gonna corrosive biomicro until you fucking are depressed. Okay. Woo! He's just, I can't fight him. Oh my god. Leave! So we're making a robo, I guess. I should have gone for like disruptors earlier, so I at least had something to pick away at him, right? Alright, the queens are finally dying. Oh my god, just leave, bro. Why are you still here, man? Oh my god. He's making this really close. This is like really, actually quite good play from him, right? No queen for you. But we just got another Immortal out, by the way. You know what this means, right? He's actually stayed in the game long enough. If he holds on out here in front of my base for another minute, then he's actually gonna force me to get up to Archons. So well played. Oh my god, he's still messing around. I was worried for a second. I was like, what if he's going mutas behind this? Nah, it's fine. So we're gonna send those two. He's actually got me! I can't fucking believe! This is so ridiculous, man. I don't know, it's like, am I just... Can I micro more? I don't even know. Like, is it just because of a lack of micro ability? How did he get up enough workers to do this? I do not understand. Ravagers are just so silly, man. Does he just not have workers? Like, has he got a billion workers? What's going on? I don't understand. If I don't get disruptors out, can I actually like just not hold on? Like Ravagers are unbeatable? I would love someone to answer this for me. So he's on like 15 workers with a rich gas, and I just can't kill it. Because Stalker's just damage is too low, I guess? I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. Like, fucking impressive that he managed to do this. I've had games I won which I shouldn't have with Ravagers before. But, this is like a new level of it. I mean, I guess I should have got a Prism. Just for the micro. I mean, he had almost no workers. I don't know. How's he making this much stuff? Is there like another base somewhere? This game is very confusing to me, guys. GG, well played. He's on fucking 8 workers. But he just has the longer range unit. Oh my god. Okay, so we've just learned a lesson. Apparently you can't man mode through despite mining with like double the workers for the entire time. Stalkers just don't do damage. Okay. Point taken. Good to know. I was like, that's cool. If I just make enough Stalkers, some Adepts for dealing with the Zerglings, have an Immortal, like, we'll eventually kill them. Apparently not. Like, what? How is the 23? I mean, obviously the Queens are just insanely efficient, right? I think it almost come off the back of that first attempt to break out, where the Queens just took too much damage with their transfuse, right? It's like, look at the insane efficiency from these 4 bitches. Just fucking crazy. Crazy. Gets the Robo. Obviously the Robo in the wall sucks. I could have just stayed back and gone Disruptors, and that's what I'm going to do anytime someone's doing this in future now, is I'm going to be like very slowly transitioning into Robo and Robo Bay in the back, because obviously that destroys Queen Ravager, right? There's nothing they can do against that off creep. But I was like, fuck, man. I just assumed I'd be able to go out there and man mode it at some point, and I'm going to try that here. But I think too many sentries as well, right? And not effective enough force fields. Like, I was probably... If you make sentries, you've really got to trap units with them, right? I guess. Because they don't really do damage. So I think I just wasted way too much gas on sentries. Should have been Archons, guys. And then I was like, cool, this is a good fight. And like, 7 transfuses go down. I'm like, can you guys fucking die? And he's actually just spreading biles. Really good bile spread. Check this shit out. And I'm like, well, I killed his Ravagers, so it should be okay. Another 5 Ravagers walk. I'm like, whoa, rich gas, guys. Fuck off. He's still got 300 gas in the bank. Oh my god. And then these 3 Queens survive to regen energy for another day, which is a fucking disaster. So I don't know if I should have just kept fighting there or what. But those Queens surviving is really bad. Yeah, cool. I'm never going to try and man mode it. We're going Disruptors every time. It's good. We've got a guy in chat who says, you lost your immortal from bad micro. Oh, I needed that advice. Thank you, mate. Oh, thank you. So you did a thing wrong. I appreciate it, Kifefe. No worries, mate. I thought I played that game perfectly with 0 mistakes, but it's always nice when you lose a game to some bullshit to have a guy in chat tell you. Thanks, man. I don't think losing the immortal was the mistake. I think there was a lot more mistakes than that, mate. If you build more immortals, would that be enough? Sure. I could have just sat there. It would have been fine, Empyrean. I wasn't actually taking damage. Like, I just didn't need to go out as well. Like, I could just sit there and just keep making Stalkers, Adepts, whatever. I could go DTs. I could go Disruptors behind it. Like, he can't actually push in. He can hold a Concave and defend a Concave really fucking well. That's all my opponent can do there, though. He's just waiting for you to go kind of over the top. No Pret says, Harsum says you need Disruptors against the higher drone count Ravager pushers. Yeah, I'm not Harstum though, so I'm going to use it against these ones as well. Anytime where it's like they're bringing queens across the map, you know it's going to be the slowest push of all time. So force fields can force it back. They can't actually push in really hard and fast because otherwise they'll get force fielded and you'll have a sick concave. So you know you're going to be able to buy a shitload of time anyway. You just transition into those disruptors. Yeah, it'll be a good way of doing it. It makes me really happy, guys, when I lose to someone who just headbutts with fucking Ravagers like that. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this worked. People are like, Cannon Rush is unfair, guys. So unfair, no other race. I mean, yeah, you gotta micro this. You gotta micro Cannon Rushes to do it well as well. Let's be real. If someone just fucking does a 12 pull and then just like rallies Ravagers, yeah, he did some good micro. It's not exactly a very large brain play though, is it? So just once again, remember guys,
to deny upgrades for as long as possible.
Spread the hatred. Don't complain if your opponent does some bullshit to you. If you're a Zerg, you're like, we don't have cheese. Just do a build like what we just saw. Ooh, Zerg has some good cheese. Every race has great cheese, man. Adrian, thanks for the tier 1 sub, mate. Welcome to the Pigsty. Tech Chest for the $10 Tipperino. May you use Overseers to deny upgrades for as long as possible. So we call that the Flappy Najib build, Tech Chest, because a guy did that in Icy Far, where it was like, I think it was like a spellcaster Icy Far, and he went Mass Overseer and just kept contaminating everything. And his name was Flappy Najib, which was a very fucking awesome name. I was like, that's a great name. You're there, create your account. Should I use my human name, Jared? Maybe, I should be Ninja Warrior 999, Killer 66. No, this guy was like, I'm going to call myself Flappy Najib. And I'm like, I don't know. Great name. So the Flappy Najib build, request from Tech Chess. We'll get that one in the near future. Adrian with a tier 1, Ashen with a 9-month. Obviously, Kifefe, no hate, dude. You can tell I'm making fun, but I am very fucking salty after that last game. And if you're not salty after that last game, ooh, I don't know how you could not be. It would be hard. Ashen says, I'm glad I got you to keep me occupied in this craziness. Cheers, dude. Thanks, Ashen. Much love, dude. Appreciate you hanging out. Dralana wants to see a standard Ling Flood, but I do want to have another go at a Mass Archon build. Man, if I had a low ground wall off, that would have made my life so much easier in that last game as well. So let's be real. We gave opportunities to our opponent by not doing that. Like, yeah, we would have had to build a second gateway a bit earlier, but I actually would have preferred that anyway. We would have been able to hit with a harder adept counter. Throw our Nexus down. Robo would have been more protected. So the next game where we do that, it'll be good. But yeah, DTs or Disruptors, both good against those sort of all-ins. Obviously, the later ones, sometimes they do have a lair, so they can just add an Overseer. But the later attacks, Disruptors, as Harstum says, is the way to go. Yeah, but I mean, Immortals, Sentries, Stalkers, just remember, I didn't need to go out and fight him, guys. I just thought, I've been warping in units nonstop off a superior income. I have a better army now, and I did. I didn't factor in the fuck value of those queens. Yeah, it's like when you try to fight a really weedy guy, but then you find out he's like a fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu or some shit, you know? You're like, this guy looks like he doesn't do shit, and you lift heavy weights, so you try to fight him, and he fucking puts you on the ground and chokes you. That's what those queens did. They're like, we're a defensive macro unit. And I'm like, oh, cocks. Fucking stupid queens. I went down. I thought I could take him. I thought my Stalkers, my Immortal, my Sentries were built. I thought they could fucking win. They could not. The queens had a lot of energy and a lot of transfuse, and that was really well done by my opponent. So GG's. Did you thought about an air switch? Says Flame900. Thank God there's a capper at the end of that message. Oh, god damn. Lag with swag also had a good point. He says you actually forgot to dodge every corrosive bile. Thank you, Lag with swag. I appreciate it. Jackson, what's up, dude? He was more broke than an American who needs to see a doctor. Ouch. Jackson, why are you such a shit stirrer, man? Always hopping in chat and trying to piss off these Americans. He knows how sensitive Americans are. He's worked over there before. And as an Australian, his favorite game is American baiting. He's like, yeah, what do you guys think about that healthcare? And it's not even, because he knows you're not going to get angry at him. Someone will start fighting with someone else over that topic in chat. He's fucking chat baiting. Stop it, Jackson. Naughty. Naughty. He just wants to see you guys fucking fight. He's the guy who just throws $1 million into a bunch of fucking starving people and makes them fight to the death over it. This guy. Jesus. Thanks for hanging. Don't start talking about healthcare, guys. Do you know why? Because I'm banning it. This is what we call censorship. We do it in the pig channel a lot because I don't want you guys to fight. I want you to talk about how destroyed I just got by fucking Dr. Dog and his goddamn 12-pool Ravager Queen push from hell. What a god. I don't think he ever went past 15 drones, by the way. Oh, he did actually? Wait, what the fuck? My adepts killed like 15 workers at the end of that? I didn't even realize they killed so many. Those 2 adepts, I shaded in. He A-moved drones at them and they got him from like 22 down to 8. They killed 14 drones. Why am I so bad at StarCraft? Why? Oh, that makes it even worse. Stop. Let's pretend that never happened.